Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Irving is out there with Simmons, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Stevens in at the small forward.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle. And the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Now here's Durant.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Durant.
Kevin Durant will go down as one of the most skilled shooters in the history of the game. This guy is a walking bucket, and he continues to terrorize defenses.
And KD drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
There's Garland. Softly drops in the floater. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. Mitchell in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Durant kicks to Irving. Back to Durant. A 3 ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
And here is Garland. 17 points in his last outing. Feeds it to Mobley. Stolen by Durant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Claxton. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Mitchell against Irving. Allen outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The deep three from Mitchell. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Now Garland following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Nobody near Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
Allen finds Garland. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Garland. Here's Allen. Makes it off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. There's a screen. And the Nets, another 3.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Here's Allen. 11 points last game. And then Allen slams it in. We saw the WNBA launch the Commissioner's Cup, but what are your thoughts, Doris, about a mid-season tournament being added to the NBA?
Kevin, it's hard not to look at the positive effect that the play-in situation has had on the NBA. Think about it, how much more competitive games are down the stretch of the regular season. So because of that success, I am very open to adding a mid-season tournament. Now,
here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Puts it up from 12. And Simmons with the rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
No good from Irving.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Mobley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Allen surveying the D. Garland against Irving. Shoots over Garland. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Shooting 2. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And he makes the first.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel the deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Garland the pass to Mobley. Irving against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. No problem on the jumper in close. Allen's got 6.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here's Irving. He's got 5. Now the pass to Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Irving missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Wound up there for Allen. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first free throw is good. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And, boy, he's made the most of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for O'Neal. It's Mills in for Ben Simmons.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 1. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Harris inside. Irving for 3. Love grabs the board.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Seth Curry.
Now Okoro. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Well, this is one of Kevin Love's go-to shots now. Early in his career, a low post game. Now he's lethal from distance.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. The wide-open look here for Garland. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 5.
There is such a consistent aspect to what Kevin Love does. Reads the ball coming off the board as well as anyone in the NBA.
Now here's Curry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. No dice from 9 feet out. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now here's LeVert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Garland for 3. They get it back. Love with the bucket.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sharp, the pass to KD. It's good from long range. He's got 15.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Love with the screen for Garland. Launches a 3, and Love with the basket on the assist by Garland. Love's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Cavs. Outside, KD. Pass to Sharp. Back to Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. And Kevin Durant has talked about the big 15 for the Nets, but Door's depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
First one falls for him.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And so Durant nails them both. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Sharp. Kicks it to Durant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. KD's got 20.
That Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Passes it to Osman, to the paint. Here's LeVert, and he jams it with authority.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
There's 1:26 left in the first. Kicks it out to Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Garland's got 9 points.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Caris LeVert.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
Free throw drops for KD.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
And KD drops them both. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. The pass to Harris. Deflects the pass. Okoro with it. He had 15 points last outing. Love outside. Back to Garland. It's a pick by Love. Driving the lane. Here's Osman. It's hauled in by Harris.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Mobley is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And it's LeVert missing. Nets trailed by 4. And here's Irving. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Milwaukee. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell passes to LeVert. He kicks it to Mobley. Back to LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Just 3 to shoot. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Royce O'Neal. The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Cavaliers. Kevin Love at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
There's the screen. Here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
He misses the free throw. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Allen's checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second.
This guy is an absolutely electric talent, can completely take over a game. Kyrie Irving able to be a facilitator, a scorer, and we know he doesn't duck the big moments.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Allen a screen on Simmons. Mitchell wide open. Offensive rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Claxton the pass to Warren. Floats one up. And it's sent back by Allen. There's a good screen. Irving. It's good from about 19 feet. Irving's got 10 points.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And here's LeVert, covered by Irving. From 11 feet away. And it's LeVert missing. Nets trail by 3. O'Neal dishes to Warren. The Nets working the ball around now. Simmons on the wing. Dishes it to O'Neal. Shoots over Mobley. O'Neal misses. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Bucks. Mitchell against Simmons. Here's Mobley driving in. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Here's Irving. He's got 10. To the middle. That's tipped. Now Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Irving against LeVert. Irving passes to Claxton. To the inside. Count that one for Mobley. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Claxton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Back to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Nets trail by 10. And Simmons kicks to Warren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen.
I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
The first one falls. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Thomas checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Royce O'Neal.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
And stolen by Simmons. Now, here's Warren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Stephens. Thomas covering. Stevens, the pass to Allen. Over Irving. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Passes it to Thomas. Here's Simmons. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Lobbed up there for Allen. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 11. Mobley against Warren. LeVert the pass to Allen. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Allen's got 10 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Irving with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Mitchell outside. Mobley is screened from the high post. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Outside Warren. The dish to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Shot is good. The Cavaliers lead cut to just 11 on the basket from Warren.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Allen, a screen on Thomas. Here's Stevens. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Irving against LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
No good on the free throw.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharps checked in for Ben Simmons. Kevin Durant comes in for T.J. Warren. And Harris subbed in for Thomas. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Bounce pass from Garland. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Irving with it. He's got 11. And here's Sharp. Here's KD.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how good has he been at the line?
And he knocks down the first one. Cavaliers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Curry's checked in for the Nets. Durant hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Runner in the lane, and Garland puts it in. Garland's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's Durant, up and in from the low block. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Garland with the bucket.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Harris. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 7. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
There's a minute left now here in the second. Great look, but off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Sumner's shot is off. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
The Cavaliers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Okoro.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Harris looking it over. From the arc. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half. And always fun when you see players battling like this. Shaq, who did you consider your greatest rival?
So at the start, probably Akeem later, and then my man Yao Ming towards the end.
Oh, I thought you were going to say free throws.
Oh, man, that's cold, dirty.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. The kick out to Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Cleveland leading by 6. Garland the pass to Stevens. Inside, Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His 4th.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And he makes the first.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Jared Allen's checked in for Robin Lopez. And both free throws good for Mobley. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now here's Simmons. Kicks to O'Neal. Here's Claxton. Rebound by Mitchell.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Nets trail by 8. O'Neal dishes to Simmons. Back to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Mitchell gets it to go.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Mobley against KD. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Well, you can see that the team relies on Kevin Durant to be consistently productive, and he is delivering.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
For Al. His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. There's the feed to Garland. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Cleveland moving it around. A three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 6. To the middle, and stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 20 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Simmons. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't it?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Garland with it. He's got 15. Mobley outside. He dishes it to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Outside Durant from outside the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And here's Garland for 3. They get the rebound. Lets a floater go.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Nets making a change here as well. Sumner's checked in. Here's Mitchell. 23 points in the game. And another miss by Cleveland. Durant down low. Mobley's there. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16. Love finds Mitchell. Back to Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So for the Nets, T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Thomas subbed in for Kyrie Irving. He's perfect from the line this time.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
The 3 from Thomas, and the 3 ball is good. Thomas got 6 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
LeVert from outside. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And here is Durant. And he has 42. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
The pass to Love. Here's Mitchell. He's got 23. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Sharps checked in for Royce O'Neal. Both free throws good from Love. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Sumner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now Warren. Here's KD. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
good from Durant. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Mitchell. Durant hits them both. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Love finds Garland. A stupendous finish in traffic. Garland's got 17 now.
Boy, Darius Garland in no mood to be denied. On the interior, go ahead, young sir.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in.
Isaac Okoro.
Outside Durant, fires it up. And the jumper is good. KD's got 48. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Love. Garland left side. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Sumner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Osman. No good on the 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Durant kicks to Sumner. Now, here's Sharp. Outside Durant, pocket 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Osman the pass to LeVert. Love with the screen for LeVert. Kicks it out to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The 3 from Garland. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
For the lead, he got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. There's Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Garland, the pass to Love. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 21 points for Love.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Free t-shirts are on their way. Get on your feet and get loud.
Lopez, he's checked in for Cleveland. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Mills in for Edmund Sumner. Curry deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
LeVert kicks to Garland. Trying his luck from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Mills with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Warren. Down low. Here's Claxton. Count it. Good. And the Nets lead by 5.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Warren. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Five to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Now Cleveland shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Osman, the pass to LeVert. Garland with the screen for LeVert. Lopez finds Garland. Launches it. And that one's good. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Up top, Warren. Pass to Mills. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Okoro. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
Curry on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His third. Team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Curry.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Garland. And that one, good. Garland's got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Harris. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nets lead by 2.
Well, let me show you my floater game. Don't think I'm a long-distance shooter. Joe Harris says I've got more than that in my tool bag.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. To the paint, stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Garland kicks to Allen. Mitchell against Irving. Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. On the wing, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Outside Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Irving nails both of them. Well, Cleveland shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Irving. Simmons left side. Over Mitchell. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Back to Garland. And stolen by Simmons. Buries it down low. Simmons got 11 in the second half. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Oh, stop showing off, Evan Mobley. Go get it.
Irving kicks to Harris. To the middle. And the pass to O'Neal. They get it back. The shot's good from Claxton. And the Nets lead by 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mobley, a screen on Irving. And it's Mitchell missing. Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Simmons, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Darius Garland picks one up.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways, maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent. Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Claxton, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Sumner's checked in.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Mitchell drops them both.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
To the inside. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by O'Neal. Simmons got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. Garland surveying the D. He kicks it to Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
At the line
It
for your
certainly
Cavaliers,
has, Kevin. This guy has
Jared
proven
Allen.
he is an all-star
Taking
caliber
2 shots.
player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
That free throw missing.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Thomas checked in for Edmund Sumner. And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 6. Outside, KD. Simmons against Allen. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mobley is screen on Irving. Mitchell finds Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his 1st turnover of the night.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here is Garland. Pass to Stevens. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Steffens. On the wing, Mitchell. Simmons trying to get open. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket for Mitchell.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
What's going on, fans? It's your Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Nets leading by 3. Now Simmons passes to Irving. Dishes it to Durant. 6 to shoot. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Simmons, a screen on Allen. Durant finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Here's Garland. He feeds it to Allen. Mitchell outside. From deep. That one's not going to go. The Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Irving. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Mitchell against Irving. And it's Mitchell missing. Nets leading by 7. KD passes to Simmons.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
The pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Back to Allen. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Irving against Mitchell. The dish now to Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Mills, he's checked in for the Nets.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, Patrick Mills.
And Brooklyn has possession. Off the inbound, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Pass to Irving. Now, here is O'Neal. Kicks to Durant. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
One shot.
That's good from Durant. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And the Cavaliers call time here. And with a fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
Okay, everyone, let's get up and get loud for some T-shirts.
Feeds to Love. Plays it up and banks it in. Love's got 23.
Is it just me, or is Kevin Love all over the floor tonight? There is simply no answer for what he's bringing to the table.
Simmons dishes to KD. Tries from 10. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's Garland. Yes, that goes in. 1 point in the game.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge. I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Back to Mitchell. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. It's Durant on the wing. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Joe Harris is checked in for Patty Mills. Mitchell against Irving. Shot clock at 6. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Simmons passes to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Durant. Mobley with the block. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Back to Garland. He kicks to Mobley. At the top of the key, Mitchell. And here's Garland for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant with the steal. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Irving, good.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
It's the first that will put them up by 2.
Well, Irving isn't the guy I would want to send to the line. He is very comfortable with that shot.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
For 3, Mitchell. It counts. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And so Jacques Vaughn calls timeout.
Okay, everyone, look who's running onto the court. Your Mavs powerhouse dance team.
Simmons passes to KD. Back to Simmons. On the way, Harris. Hands the three.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Make some noise! Look who it is, fans. Your Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team.
Mobley a screen on Irving.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's in!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Garland. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Cleveland Cavaliers, Screen Team.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here is a screen on Mitchell. Inside, here's...
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Katie. Huge night for you offensively. What was the mentality?
I put on the gas, trying to get the money, trying to score, especially when we're down that many points and we can't generate enough offense that fast. I'm trying to get to it. So tonight, it was no different. I felt the energy was down, so I tried to do something that helped my team out on the offensive side of the ball and defense. I can't say enough about the rest of the guys that get this W.
And they followed your lead to that W, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.